All right, back at Fremont Indian State Park. Right here where the main entrance, the visitor center is. They normally have a pretty cool museum in here, but it's under renovations. We thought they were supposed to be done this spring, but they pushed it to the fall. Government, am I right? So really look forward to that when it's open. We come out here quite a bit, not too far from where we live. So, but this is a really cool area. Neat little area. You done? Kind of tells you what day use is. I think that's good to know. To know how much is going to set you back. But take a little quick hang of the sign. So that's where it talks about the museum. Full renovations. So we won't spend too much time on that. Like I said, I'd like to come back. It's close to us, so it's convenient, and we'll come back and get to see those. They have these really cool kind of interpretive, little cutout things, the petroglyphs, pictographs, stuff like that. Tells you, they do kind of a tour thing you can listen to. So, like I said, Fremont Indian State Park, the Moki, different things. So, really cool place. So, and these are some of the trails. And this one, there's so many condensed into this. It's a really cool. This one right here in the purple. There's a really cool panel at the back. We're not going to go back there today, but we'll come back and do some more of these. So we'll just keep on going. It's the barrier. And it's neat little things. And they have group settings here too. They have a really cool replica teepee setup. People just passed us. They had their kids in there showing them what it looked like. But yeah, I mean, very cool area. So this one, that little berm right there, that's called Five Finger, what is that, Five Finger Ridge or? Yeah, Five Finger Ridge. So that's where all the pit houses were. They had a pretty good sized village here. And the Utah Department of Transportation thought it was a good idea to take it out. So agree to disagree, but that's debatable. But it is what it is, I guess. But I think even if they were excavated thoroughly, it probably wouldn't have been bad to try to go around it. But okay, I'll leave my opinions out of it. Anyways, nice camping area for larger groups to come and visit this beautiful place. Hey, Dad. Yeah. Did you ever know there's rock art right there? On there? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I just noticed. I never noticed because don't pay attention, but right across from where I'm showing you, I just happened to look backwards, and there is some rock imagery over here. We're going to check out real quick. You see the primitive trail to go see it. Sticks messing me up, but pretty cool. And I'm sure that's coming out a lot better through the Osmo than what I'm seeing. Never noticed this before. Been out here a ton and never paid attention. Let's see if I can get a good picture of that. Be right back. So I took a couple pictures. Pretty cool. Goes to show you, you come to places like this, you can still be surprised. Let's go zoom in on it. So a little bit. So let's follow it down. Very cool. All right, now we'll go ahead and start back. Try not to die on one of these These sticks are pretty good about tripping you. So. Yeah, never noticed that. The funny thing is, like, the went behind the cloud. If it was sunny, I probably would have never seen it. So, yeah.
So you just looked over the sky?
Yeah, I looked over and I was like, well, that looks like something. I didn't check the other rocks over here. It's like it's fun to come to these places. Fun to come to these places and still get surprised. Yeah. All right. Inside the replica teepee. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, is it Bryce's you can go to and rent the?
What's that?
Is it Bryce's you can go to where they have the teepees you can sleep in?
Yeah. Yep.
I know they have the wagon beds.
Yeah, they have teepees too.
I think Heather said that she'd like to do that one these years. I'm like, I want to go down by Capitol Reef and do some of those geodesic domes, but they have the whole roof is open. So yeah, down there by Goblin's at a dark site, like Dark Sky, one of the certified sites. So this one's also really cool where you have a lot of kiosks that kind of explain everything. Pretty cool.
It's on that rock right there.
Yeah.
You knew that was talking about that.
Yeah. And Marina from the Paiutes explaining. Really, really cool. That almost looks like 9 Mile right there.
Oh,
Go out there and get some good videos. But when you look at those two things, they are talking about this rock right here. And showing you the different designs, which is pretty cool. I was thinking, I need to slow down. I'm telling everybody else to slow down, and I need to slow down. Looks like they have a little garden right here. It looks like they're corn. I wonder if they like the different types of crops that the natives grew, maybe just to kind of replicate that a little bit.
nothing sagebrush here.
Heck yeah, it's tall. One over there tried to trip me. He didn't want me to go see that.
My favorite plant.
Sagebrush?
Yep.
Are you're super allergic to it?
Yeah.
Not funny. But this one, probably one of my favorites here. I mean, it's right behind the visitor center museum, but they were doing chalk stuff. So last weekend, I was working, and Fremont Indian State Park had their first ever dark sky astrological kind of like event. And we talked to one of the rangers inside, and she said it went over amazingly, that they're going to do it again, which is good because I didn't get to go, because I like astrophotography quite a bit. So coming out here and being near these sites and doing astro, that's kind of a special thing. But you can see all these rocks. I'll stop yapping about stars and astrology and show you what you came here to see. But this whole area, you can understand why they call it the Parade of Rock Art, isn't it? Am I lying to them? It's the Parade of Rock Art, isn't it? Yeah. So they also have a really neat little kiosk up here talking about this Five Finger Ridge and what it looked like. So Five Finger Ridge, and the pictures in it just kind of explains the history behind it from their perspective, obviously. You can pause it anytime if you want to read it. Go to the second paragraph. Just kind of talks about it, what life was like. Talks about the pit houses and what they look like. You can see the nice little picture they put. It shows them coming out. It shows the inside of one. At the end of this video, we'll walk over and I'll walk down into the replica. But Five Finger Ridge, look at that background. It's no wonder that they had a village there. That's beautiful. Right by the river.
Year-round river.
Year-round river, yeah.
Clean water.
Never dries up. So, all right, we'll just start working our way around this. There's a lot more kiosks that kind of.
Oh, this used to be the main road right here.
Oh, so this one right here we just came on.
Yeah.
So
The main road.
before they built the I-70,
Yeah.
where you can see those cars driving up. That road right here where we came in was the main road. And this goes all the way to the top to the apex, then drops down the other side by Cove Fort, and then puts you back on the I-15.
And the old road goes almost to the top.
Is that the?
And the exit on the top hooks into where the old road, and then the freeway.
Yeah,
That's where the old road was when it
right.
past.
That's when we ran that. That's where
Oh, yeah.
we started. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It was chilly. It's supposed to be coming up this next month, but I think they moved it to.
So you guys ran the Clear Creek half?
Yeah, the first one,
First one.
the very first one. Me and Merchant.
I was supposed to, but my allergies were
Yeah.
so bad, like right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Dad don't like coming. He loves being outside, but it attacks his allergies.
Well, every year I used to sign up for spring races and stuff, and I had to drop out of so many of them because I'm like this, I just can't breathe. And I'm allergic to sagebrush,
His favorite.
rabbit brush, juniper, and then the wind picks up in the spring and just distributes everything around. And I had asthma and kind of still do, so I was out of luck. Can't believe how many. Your mom used to get so aggravated at me 'cause she knew what would happen.
Races aren't
Some
cheap.
of them
yeah.
I was able to run and finish, but I finally started doing summer and fall races, and I was successful at that. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, and this one's a beautiful race. I'm pretty sure they still do it. They just switched it to the time of the year. So, sun just come out, of course, but you can see some of the first images right there on that corner. There's a really neat panel right close to it, but we don't want to skip over some of the smaller stuff, which is really cool too. Hopefully, we've been good so far with the clouds that every once in a while it'll block it out. Block out the sun. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, there's like a little valley up there in between the clouds right now, which, if you can't tell by now, blows out these panels.
And that's not
Yes.
direct, so that's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, that's definitely not direct, but this isn't that. I mean, you have little parts of it that's super dark patina, but a lot of it's the lighter, the red, orangish, yellow. So, and before, this one does say stay on the trail. You're not supposed to go off the trail. We don't want to mess that up. Give them another reason to put up a fence or something like that. So, this is a pretty good view though of what we're
Over
seeing.
Fremont with all the sheep.
Yep, a lot of Fremont inspired stuff, a lot of sheep. Just beautiful though. Really, really cool. And the ridge just makes you wonder if there's any, like up in here.
Right.
Like they got that nice little knoll right there.
And you can see this one here. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
And then you come over to that one. You see how the sun washes it out.
Yeah.
It's different just in that little bit.
Talking about the one that's like right there.
This one's actually kind of.
We got a good angle,
east,
yeah.
And this one's almost due south.
Yeah.
Really makes a difference when you're filming.
Yeah. There it goes.
You need to
There.
start getting into your filming a little more too.
Look at that.
He's an excellent
There you go.
photographer.
That's perfect.
There
Look
we
at
go.
that.
There we go.
That's amazing. So he was talking about the one where you can see it's like super light facing south. This one's more east facing.
And we have shade now.
Really nice. Before it goes away, I'm going to snap a couple pictures. Be right back. Yeah. Well, as I said, I was like, eventually we'll both have them.
Right.
And I can splice the videos. So we're looking at those, but there's another one that totally pops
That one's amazing.
right over here. He's talking about this one, like right there. Beautiful. A little closer to that one real quick. While I have the good light, I'm going to grab a couple pictures. So do you want to, I'll leave it on.
If you want to film.
Here, I'll just leave it on. You can
Okay.
talk and show.
You'll have to forgive me because I'm really froggy. Losing my voice. Brandon don't like to talk about it, but he's a very good photographer. Kind of talking when I was taking my rock out and doing challenge with rock art, and I think people might like that. And if it don't go over, we can give it a family gift.
All right.
When you get a little further back from this panel, you see what they look like. It's amazing.
Here comes the sun.
Time to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's look at this real quick while we follow our new. So earlier than this, later than that. Just talks about, let me start over. I'm not really. So gives you a good timeline. I'll try to go slow, but feel free to pause if you want to read these. There are pictographs up here every once in a while, but not too many. Most of these are petroglyphs and more modern. As you can see, that one's a house. Houses. That's a really neat one, but you can't walk up to those at the flyer drone. We'll probably have to just do a voiceover for that one because it's such a neat place. And then you get into Europeans. But they date, let's go over here without making you sick. It shows you the whole panel from here. It tells you what you're looking at. We already looked at those. We looked at those once the sun went behind. As you can see, they even a little bit more history about these, which is very cool. We've looked at that one. That's on that side. There's another anthropomorphic one. And then the one that Dad says, when it's in the sun, this one right here, when it's in the sun, you could barely make it out. But here's a little bit of the styles. We'll come back here and do a tour of the museum, but you can see how cool these like hunting patterns are, different people, just the significance behind them. Like I said, I don't even pretend to know. I just try to understand, you know, try to gain a good grasp of what they're talking about. And then this talks about this right here, this earlier than this, later than that. It just kind of talks about what it is. But then you just, you know, it's a phenomenal sign. but then you kind of pull back and then take the real thing in. I mean, this is such a fantastic collection of rock imagery. We're really lucky to have it here. It is absolutely gorgeous. And just the scenery. Check that out. Oh, we get some good clouds. Hopefully they'll stick around for the rest of this video. You can still see too over there, still got snow. It's still that bipolar Utah weather, we call it. So, pretty cool. Like I said, I already looked at that one. Very up close. The other side of that rock was the first one. And then we kind of roll around here. And then that one is just amazing. Right there. But you can see how light that patina is. That ochre color is just super light. But there's so many on that rock right there that just slow down and try to see everything. It almost is a little overwhelming because there is so many, but they're beautiful. All right, I'm gonna get some more pictures. Be right back. All right, snapped a couple pictures. We were just right up there. Just kind of working our way down. But these are so fantastic. I'm wondering if the new one that just come out, that Osmo Pocket 4, I wonder if it zooms more. I mean, this one does a good job. I really can't complain. But it'd be cool if it like double zoomed, right?
Yeah.
Always want more.
Yeah, we do.
Always want something more. But they're just really beautiful. I mean, the sheep, he said the Fremont style with the sheep and stuff. Big old boxy bodies. There's so many neat ones up there though.
You don't see as many snakes either.
No.
You do see them, but not as many.
Yeah. And that top one up by like the top design, there's I think a deer or an elk on the right side of it. You can tell by the antlers that go up. It's a lot different than the horns that go back on the sheep. And it's not as deeply pecked either. Got more sheep over there. Just fantastic. And those are really well lit up right now, right?
That's the best I've ever seen
Yeah.
them.
And then this cracked rock, like right, let me get it right here.
So nice.
I know, it's like you don't want to walk. Did you see the little guy? So you see where the sheep, but if you go across on that lone rock, like then you have the big panel right here, right? And then you have that kind of rock that's at the base of it. And then if you go up, go to the top of that little rock and then look over, there's a little anthropomorph. I didn't see him before. Very cool. Here, hold this real quick. You can.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. I'll try to get him before the sun comes out.
Yeah, it's coming.
I know. There he goes.
See the difference what happens when you're watching that when the sun comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good perspective. But we only have to wait because we have an abundance of clouds right now. But yeah, just look how much that blows out now. When that sun hits it, see the difference. Especially on this one right here. Yeah, you can just see totally camouflages all of the rock imagery. So, but like I said, with these places, can't be in a hurry. Kind of just hang out. Take your time, enjoy the scenery. And it's just not the rock imagery either. It's the geology, you know, how different the climate is at the base of this canyon. Then you look out there in the distance, the snow-covered alpine mountains. That is one thing about Utah. Very crazy difference. We have big old deserts, high alpine mountains. Just phenomenal. And then they come back out. Back over here. So,
There's a famous spaceman.
yeah, there's a chipmunk watching what we're doing. Yeah, he went down. Oh, there he is. Another chipmunk over there. There he goes. He's gone. But yeah, is that the spaceman? Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a couple more anthropomorphs over on that side, a ton of sheep. I'm gonna get a picture of the spaceman before he hits on. Before the sun comes out again. Oh wow, he's super clear. That's really cool. That is pretty neat. Those two up there are really cool too, though. Pull back, there's some more sheep.
Probably oil people there.
Yeah.
Horned headrest. Yeah.
No, let's see if I can get some of the foliage in there with the spaceman. Looks like he's standing on the leaves. Yeah, but the trapezoidal guys, they're pretty cool too. And tons of sheep. Which I love. I never get sick of seeing the sheep.
I love them.
Oh,
Yeah, we get to see them in real life.
I know. I know. See if I can get a different angle for the space guy. Cool. The kiosks. I always find it interesting that they do these in Braille.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah. And then I like these too because even though they do them in Braille, then they give you the examples. These, so even, you know, those are they're visually challenged, right? Can feel, you know, what they feel like where they not be able to see them, but it's kind of cool that they can feel. So right here's what I'm talking about. Like, see, that's in Braille. And then,
Go Utah.
yeah, go Utah, indeed. And then Paiute again. You got Fremont. There's older, and then late 1800s. Talk about Paiute. And the spaceman, like you said.
Yeah.
Is it a spaceman? Pretty cool. I always find the horns like interesting. You say that's like the power.
The headdress had a special meaning.
Yeah.
If it was for their clan or
Yeah.
what, for a ceremony.
And the ones that they're showing you is that guy right there. Laying right in there. Pretty cool. And then the other two, which are these two, right, making you sick. And the sun comes out again. That's okay.
I call the headdress a headdress. Oh,
A headrest? Headrest?
it's a headdress.
Dress. Yeah. Well, we'll just keep moving. All the sheep over there, you still see them. But just, I mean, you see that. You could see those two like clear as day. And then they just kind of, you can still see them. They're pretty good though. But way better in the shade. And then you get the darker patina.
This is one of the reasons we love to film it.
Yeah.
You see down below where they're going. They're almost gone.
Yeah.
And above you see good.
Yeah.
Eventually these will all be gone.
Yeah. That'd be sad.
We had a videograph of it. All of our videos we can still go in and have part of the experience.
Yeah. What it was like.
Like people have to get out now and see them while they're still there. But treat them with respect, please.
Yeah. 'Cause they have no problems blocking places.
No.
Not even a little bit. And it's always the small majority of dum-dums that ruin it.
I've seen them block whole canyons.
Yeah, for everyone. Yep. Obviously you can tell it's a nice path.
And the changes in my 76 years on this earth that I've seen them are
Yeah, look at
amazing.
look at the sun come out.
It's messing with it.
Yeah. Ooh, man, it got really bright. I think it was an anthropomorph like right here. But he just went camouflaged. Oh, here we go. That's even better. Now you can see how they reappear.
You don't see a lot of them though in this little walk.
No. No. Snap a couple pictures.
Some of them.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, when they're working, then they're making these. Look at that view.
It was nice as you go to Sagebrush Flats, you go up in the mountains, you got elk, deer, bighorn sheep. You got Dall sheep up there, mountain lions, deer, elk.
Bear.
They've been trying to put moose around here, but having a hard time taking for some reason.
Yeah, they're here.
Few
And
of them are.
yeah, remember the one we seen in Ephraim that the
Yeah.
fish and game guy had to chase him back up?
Yep.
So they're here. I think Fish Lake though. So Fish Lake, they have a better herd than we do on the Manti LaSalle. Yeah, the Manti part. The LaSalle's probably have some, but the Manti part, they said the Fish Lake's a bigger herd. But they're kind of solitary. They're not even really like herd. They just kind of hang out by themselves.
Till breeding season.
Yeah, yeah, and then they couple up. There's a neat little guy right there. You can kind of see some other markings. They pecked away at that. But you can just see the difference, like the patina. You got the patina really nice up there, but then just, it weathers. Nothing but time for the earth. And eventually, like Dad said, they will go away. I'll be long gone. I take advantage as much as I can. So, it's beautiful though. I mean, look at that view. Phenomenal. Gorgeous view. Take a picture real quick. All right, just kind of continue on. So you can walk up that way. And this takes you to the back panel, like the hidden trail.
You can see something right there. You don't
Yeah.
have to walk too far.
No, I'll walk up there, but yeah, there's some good ones all the way up this one, but if you're if you're not into like scaling a cliff,
Says go 75 straight up.
yeah, it's
I think that's the pathway right there. Isn't it?
yeah, well that last time we were here, that's the way I went up, because I went up and over. Yeah, because the pathway, you go down and you literally have to freaking climb all those boulders, and it is
Well, they got carved in steps right there.
yeah, but
You went closer, I know.
yeah, I went the other way. We can walk. Oh, I'm just gonna walk back here because there's some rock art up there. But we'll go up here. We're not gonna go climb up that. Not today. But there is some pretty cool panels back there. So, and they've improved this a lot. But it does look like they put some steps in though. They got to kind of go up there. It works its way over. But you can see, those are the reason why I want to come up here. Check them out. Very cool. More with the headdresses. Really beautiful. And just a neat formation, little alcove. You can see over here there's some more deer, elk, some sheep. Very cool. Okay, be back in a second. Pretty cool place. We're not gonna go walk up there today, but we'll come back another day. There's some really cool panels back there. So, but these are, I mean, those are really, really cool. Very, very nice. And then you can see them climbing. They got those right there, pretty amazing. So, very cool. We're gonna go head back to the trail, go find Dad, watch the lizards run by my feet. They're fast, really fast. Really cool. Very nice place. Next, we're gonna go check out those two rocks right there. They got some neat imagery on them. Very, very cool. But you can see there's quite a bit up there. We save that for another day. Different panels. Up a little higher. We looked at those, we looked at those. And like I said, some of these are higher, and if you look at that map, it kind of breaks it down for you. Pretty cool. It looked like they'd done some work on it though, because it looked like they made rock steps that go up, like right there, where before you had to scurry up that left side. So hopefully, I'm a pretty big boy lifting all this up on by my arms. I got 2 torn rotator cuffs. It's just, I'm getting old. 51 years young. So, another chalk drawing from the astro photography place. Yep, Neptune. Very cool. You can see there's some up on that one. On the side up there. Let me go in a little bit. On that one right there. Got some over on the side, like right here. That's probably not zoomed in. I'll see if I can get some good pictures and then I'll put them in as we go. So, really cool though. Give me a minute. Okay. Walked over to the kiosk, talking about that rock right there. Look at this, light and shadow. It's kind of what we've been talking about all day. Just how much they get blown out. Like we talked about, that's comparison in harsh light, which we've seen midday. And then when it gets soft light, like when the clouds hit, there's a huge difference between those two, but that rock is really, really cool. It talks about the Canyon of Life Trail, which we went over. And it almost has another one of those, the wheel type that we've seen on the Canyon of Life video. But you get in there, just kind of see it. Kind of see that little wheel right there. Just a super interesting rock. Kind of sticks out from the rest, right? They said those probably had special meaning. Something that kind of sticks out. And they look like they have included a lot of information on that side. Beautiful though. Really pretty. I think that's it. That should be it for this one. I'll walk out. Tell me what you guys think. Have you ever visited here? Maybe if you have, let us know in the comments. Tell us about your experience. I'd appreciate that. I like engaging with people. This is a big passion of ours. So we just, love coming to these places. It relaxes us. And, we just, pretty special. Places like this and all of the other side, just fantastic. So we'll walk out and we're gonna probably head down to the hand of 100, or the caves of 100 hands. I'll get those backwards every time, but we'll have that on a different video. But that's a nice little walk. It's really pretty back there by the river. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for taking this walk with us. Bye. So on our way out, I know I've talked a lot about the astrophotography here, and you can see behind me, this is where the museum is, visitor center. And this kiosk, I don't know if I've ever walked past this or I didn't really pay attention, but it talks about, this is a really good dark sky area. Tells you about it. Very little light pollution. And I've always liked these, talk about the different types of bulbs. Best light for this type of, this environment. But I'm so glad this sun went behind the cloud because you can kind of see that picture. That's the Neowise comet right there that was taken here. But you can see the rock imagery we were just looking at. In that background. And that's why I get so fascinated with it, is having the rock imagery with that beautiful Milky Way in the background. So, as you can see, the reflections too, off of the museum. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked for this to open back up. I want to see what they did. I don't think I've been here since I was a kid, many moons ago. But anyways, thanks everybody. I hope you made it this far. If you have, put hashtag Astro in the comments, and then I can see if you made it all the way to the end, which I don't think anybody does. So I don't know if that should hurt my feelings or I'm just long-winded. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.